Ireland right now is a vassal state of the global banking syndicate. Same thing for Greece, same thing. Well, Iceland is battling back. But these countries will become vassal states for the global banking system, the IMF and the World Bank. They've lost their sovereignty. They're no longer sovereign states. They are now paying any interest that they can, any tax that they can, to the IMF and the World Bank. You can't really make an economy based on real estate speculation. Ireland and Spain, Greece, they tried to make an economy based on this idea that you could flip houses and you could create a Ponzi scheme with loans and mortgages, and it collapsed as a result of the global credit collapse. Germany, on the other hand, nobody in Germany is taking out mortgages like this. Nobody is flipping houses in Germany. Germany are savers. Germany are sound business people. And as a result, they are in a much better position now. The crisis is only adding to Germany's ability to ultimately break away from the euro and to compete head-to-head with China for competition in terms of being the 21st century global superpower. It'll be Germany and China. The US is gone, the UK is long gone, continental Europe is outside of Germany, doesn't produce anything. So you've got a reconstituted Germany with their own central bank again, their own currency, and I predict the rise of Germany again. This is something that after World War II was attempted to be outlawed, but Germany is back. Today, we're in a currency war. So even the fact that Germany does not have a standing army doesn't matter because we're in a currency war. They've got huge reserves. The only interesting thing going forward is that half of Germany's gold supply is held at the New York Federal Reserve Bank in New York. There's already been reports issued by financial analysts in the United States saying that if the currency war heats up, then the U.S. will commandeer Germany's gold bullion supply, which is half of their gold bullion supply, as part of the currency war. But other than that, Germany is well positioned for this currency war. They want to be a world superpower, of course, and the Teutonic genie is being let out of the bottle. I don't think America's prepared for Germany being a superpower again, and yet as a result of this crisis that America helped engineer, there you have it. America is punching itself in the face all the time. I think Germany has been playing a very interesting game here because as long as they were in the euro has been cheap, which has stoked their export market. Now they're ready to break away from the euro completely and to compete head-to-head with China. So they're going to make that move. So Germany's looking forward to the day when they will, the Bundesbank and the German economy and both Germanys are now reunified and they will go head-to-head with China. And of course, Germany has excellent relations with Russia. The Russian leadership speaks German. The German leadership speaks Russian. So there's a lot of talk there, and so we're talking about a complete reconfiguration of the global money system. Well, the crisis started in 2007 as a result of the 25-year bull market in bonds around the world coming to an end. For 25 years, as long as the bond prices kept going higher, it was possible to add layer upon layer upon layer of additional debt onto the global economy to extend and pretend, as they call it, on Wall Street. But in 2007, remember Chuck Prince said that he was the CEO of Citibank in New York. He said, well, as long as the music keeps going, we can continue this fraud. We can continue to perpetuate this Ponzi scheme. Well, in 2007, the amount of debt that the world economy could absorb was saturated. It could not accept any more debt. Just like at some point, Bernie Madoff ran out of Ponzi victims. There are no more real estate that could be transformed out of outhouses and toilets somewhere in the American Midwest trailer trash parks. You know, the big bubble came to an end. And as a result, we have an unwinding of all this bad debt. And it'll continue now for many years. So you've got Ireland has huge real estate debt. It was just announced that Spain has 100,000 properties that are now abandoned because people can't pay the mortgages anymore. Spain is becoming like Las Vegas, a huge real estate wasteland. So all of this speculation, all this debt is going bad, and this is going to continue now for years and years. The only countries that have any economic ability to withstand this are China, Germany, and Russia, and hopefully Iran will be the big player in the Mideast.